cheated, I wasn't playing. Now, this time I leave with my head up winning. Don't feel like crying. What goes up, comes back down. What goes out, comes around. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. Oh no. What goes up, comes back down. What goes out, comes around. You're so dumb and reckless. You already wrecked this. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this. You already wrecked this. But go. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around.
Okay. So, a very good evening to all of you. On behalf of Riva Engineering College, it gives us immense pleasure to assemble all our audience under the umbrella of today's session. In the service of nations since 1964, Riva Engineering College has mounted up. We have MBA gradings to our three branches and has both UG and PG programs in the campus. Our today's session, which is an initiative by TNP and REC Pedia named as Alumni Circle Hirak Jayanti Lecture Series by our respected alumni, gives us a golden opportunity to organize this impact lecture series to sensitize and motivate students and faculties during their academics. Now, our alumni circle mission is to provide guidance, host technical talks, offer placement assistance, and cultivate essential soft skills to ensure students are job ready. Through a supportive network of alumni, we aim to equip students with the knowledge and resources they need to succeed in their professional endeavors. For our talk aimed at guiding our students, we are honored to welcome our esteemed alumni from the batch of 1989, Mr. Ajay Singh sir. He will be sharing his insights on the topic importance of quality in professionals and ISO 9001 standard. Let's eagerly listen and learn from his expertise to better prepare ourselves for the challenges and opportunities in the rapidly evolving technological landscape. Now, I request Tanish Malvi to welcome our today's guest. Over to you, Tanish.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Riva Engineering College, we are honored to have our esteemed guest, Sri Ajay Singh sir, along with participants and speakers joining us today for this enlightening session focused on importance of quality and ISO standard. Our alumni have not only distinguished themselves but have also greatly enhanced the prestige of our institution. We are privileged to have such a diverse and engaging audience with us today. We highly encourage active participation, questions, and discussions as we navigate through the topic. We are delighted that you have chosen to join us for this interactive session, and it is our pleasure to facilitate this valuable interaction. Over to you, Vaishnavi.
Okay. These impact lecture series not only establish streamlined campus innovation and guidance ecosystem, but also helps in establishing strong connection with our alumni at regional and national level. So now let us know more about Ajay Singh sir. I would request Shobika to come over and introduce the guest for the audience joined us through YouTube.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome our today's guest, Sir Ajay Singh, a distinguished professional in the field of quality assurance and health, safety, and environment. With over 35 years of extensive experience across various sectors, including oil and gas, petrochemicals, refineries, power and LNG projects, and infrastructure, Sir Ajay brings a wealth of knowledge, expertise to our session. Ajay sir holds a BE in Civil Engineering, graduating in 1989 from Riva Engineering College, and has amassed a remarkable array of qualifications and certifications. He also holds a diploma in Quality Assurance and QS 9000, ISO 9000 from India, and he is a certified lead auditor for ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and ISO 45001. He is also an approved assessor for the Dubai Quality Award in Dubai, UAE. Additionally, he is a chartered engineer and a fellow member of the Institution of Engineers India, Qatar chapter. His qualifications are further enhanced by a diploma in AutoCAD from India and a certification in radiation safety aspects of nucleonic gauges from the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. Currently, he is engaged with Qatar Energy in Qatar. Ajay sir's professional journey has taken him to various countries, including India, Indonesia, Sultanate of Oman, UAE, Kuwait, and Qatar. His contributions have been recognized with awards such as the Executive Chairman Award at Dubai Properties Group in 2009 and his role as a qualified assessor for the Dubai Quality Award from 2010 to 2013. Today's talk, titled Importance of Quality in Professional Growth and ISO 9001 Standard, We'll delve into the significance of quality in both personal and professional life, how to build a career around quality, and how to enhance and diversify technical careers with a focus on quality. Sir, we are very delighted to have you with us today in this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Shobika, for the great introduction. Now people are eagerly waiting to listen you, sir. So we hearty welcome you and you can start your presentation now. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very good evening to all fellow engineers from 𝗏𝗏 Engineering College, the students, my juniors, my seniors, lecturer and professors who are joining from our 𝗏𝗏 Engineering College, my overseas colleagues and friends who are joining from Qatar, Dubai, or uh, globe, other globe places. So today's topic, as Vaishnavi and Shobika has given my introduction, and today's topic is quality and importance of quality and ISO standard. So let's begin with that. This is the topic: importance of quality and professional growth and ISO 9000 standard. So my humble request to each and every attendees. So kindly be courteous to your other listeners to mute your microphone. I think it's fine. Okay, let's see. As Shobika has introduced my qualification and everything, this is about me. I am Ajay Singh, and she has given a brief introduction about me. In 1989, I passed out my engineering, and 2002, I served in India. So 99 to 2002 in India, and 2003 onwards, I am an overseas assignment. My qualification, 89 batch, I passed out. Then a diploma, she already introduced. Lead auditor course I am having, approved assessor, NIBOSH, IGC diploma I did in safety. Then chartered engineer from the Institution of Engineers. I am the fellow member, diploma in AutoCAD, radiation safety. These all Shobika has already spoke about me. 13 years I work in India and 22 years in various countries like Indonesia and other Oman, UAE, Dubai, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and Kuwait and Qatar. My qualification is quality in HSE. This is my core competency. And I work for the oil and gas, petrochemicals, refineries, cross-country pipelines, power and LNG projects, road infrastructure building, and high-rise towers. Then my core competency is in QMS, SMS. SMS is safety management system, quality management system, and environment management system. Their design, implementation, and audit is my core competency. Process validation and material inspection. I have done more than 500 internal audits and 100 external and TPI audits throughout my entire career. Vastu is my one of the passion. I do the suggestion and consultancy on this. Okay. I work with the many companies as a freelancer with ABS, American Bureau of Shipping, and RINA, which is an Italian company. Then I started career with the Bhilai Engineering Corporation in Bhilai, Raipur. Then I joined Engineers India Limited, which is a PSU of India. I work for the 𝒊𝒏𝒿, India and Indonesia. Then I work for the 𝒑𝒂𝒚𝒃 Engineering in Oman and Dubai and UAE. 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Middle East, Dubai, I work as a head of the quality. Then Dubai Properties Group, which is one of the government company of Dubai in real estate. Petrofec International, which is an oil and gas company. So for this company, I work with the Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and Kuwait. And 𝗔𝗏𝗏 Engineering in Doha, Qatar, and presently I'm working with Qatar Energy. So, okay, let's begin with this session. We will come to know what is quality. We'll, we will learn why we need quality in daily and professional life, quality management principles, continuous and continual improvement, what is ISO, history of ISO 9001 and 2015 version, PDCA cycle for improvement, mandatory documentation required for the ISO 9001, how to achieve ISO 9001 accreditation, benefits of ISO certification, professional career in quality. So these will be the content of today's webinar. I will just say during my next coming slides, if you have any doubt or question, you can pause or you can ask question after finishing of the slide. Or otherwise, there is a session at the last of the webinar. You can ask questions. Okay? Clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Oh, okay, fine. So these are some pictures. I'm trying to explain what is quality. Is it a good quality? This is a bad quality. This is also not a good quality. So this picture says what's the meaning of quality. You all know very well about quality. Let me show you another slide. He is a security guard. He is working for the security of a company, but is sleeping. This is another example. These are few more example of rusted steel, broken hammer, rusted pipe, and this is the leaking pipeline and rusting pipe. The poor quality of cable, leaking pipe, leaking steam line, and the restaurant which is having all this kind of dirtiness. So I'll just ask any one of you, quality is very clear to you, is it? So these are the some famous brands which is having the good quality. This is Mercedes. Everybody knows this is BMW, known for good quality. And this is Microsoft, which is facing a problem this morning. This is also one of the famous brand, Bentley, Pepsi, Adani Group, Ferrari, Tata, Nike, SBI, EIL, and this Reliance. So you're well versed about these famous brands. Now, what is quality in your opinion? Can anybody can say me what is quality in your opinion? Any one of you joining can say? Vaishnavi or Shobika or Tanish? What comes to your mind when I speak a word quality? Can you hear me?
Standard of measuring how good or bad a product is.
No, say me in a very simple way, quality. Okay, Tanish, if your mother says, go to market and bring the tomato, what comes to your subconscious or conscious mind as a quality? You will go to the market, you will buy tomato, you will go to the super bazaar or a sabji thela, you will try to get the big tomato, red tomato, which is not a pilpila tomato. So you know very well about the quality. and you will bring the best. You will choose some of the best tomato, and then you will ask the person to weigh for you. So that the very common concept you are having in your unconscious mind. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the quality in our daily life. So we are not talking the daily life. Let's come to the professional life. How we can assess the quality in our process, in our professional life. So quality definition, as I said, the tomato, you have the very well understanding about the tomato, good quality tomato. But coming to the as per ISO says what is quality? Degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfills the requirement. It means you want to buy a pen. What is the requirement of pen? Pen should write well, without interruption, good handwriting, and speedily. That's the requirement of a good pen. So it doesn't mean that pen which is for 50 rupees or a pen which is for 2000 rupees are having, which is having best quality, is the costlier pen is having best quality, or the 50 rupees pen is having best quality. See, 50 rupees pen is writing well, it is serving your purpose, fulfills the requirement, so it is fulfilling the characteristics. Whereas this 200 2000 rupees pen which you bought for a style, once you start writing it, it's not writing well. So now you tell me whose quality is good, this pen or costlier pen, or the 50 rupees pen?
50 rupees pen, sir.
Yes, because this pen fulfills the requirement. Its requirement is right, so it is writing. So this pen is quality is good. 2000 rupees pen quality is not good because it's not serving the purpose. So it's clear about the quality. Correct? Meeting and
Yes, sir.
exceeding the customer requirement. Okay. Now it is meeting the customer requirement. Now it's asking exceeding the customer. So you are a customer. You went to buy this pen. So when you went to buy this pen, they say 20% off this pen. So this is the exceeding customers requirement. So now the 50 rupees pen you are buying with the 40 rupees. You are getting at the lower price and which fulfills the requirement. So the quality of this pen is good than a costlier pen. So I think you understand the quality in terms of ISO. ISO never says the costly thing is good or the cheaper thing is bad. Only quality of a item is good if fulfills the requirement. Okay. Now let's go to the next slide. Now, why we need the quality in our profession? What are the advantages? See, if our company is having the quality system, what are the advantages we have? We have the consistency. So if you're buying a pilot pen, you know the pilot pen is quality is good. So you buy always the pilot pen because consistency, it is meeting your requirement and exceeding the customer. So customer satisfaction, when you're using the pen, which is good quality, high quality product and services you're getting. Efficiency, the company which is having the efficiency, if they have the quality management system, so they reduce the wastage. If you're producing the good quality product, there won't be a wastage, there won't be rework, and there will be always improved quality. Compliance, to compete in the market nowadays, you can't compete the market if you don't have the good quality. The market, the customer knows what they need. If you are not fulfilling a requirement, they will switch to your product and go to another product. So, so competing in the market, you should have a good quality. Marketability, attract to the customer, partners, and investors. So this is the another advantage you are having if your company has the quality. Risk management, the risk, identify and mitigate risk. So if you have the quality management system in your company, then you can identify here is the problem, you can mitigate your risk, and you produce always the good quality. get things right at first time. So if your company is having a policy, do the right thing at first time. So always you are having the best quality, there is no rejection and no customer complaint. It makes the life easier to all employees. Yes, of course. It saves the time. It avoids the blame culture. If any product goes wrong in the market, there will be a lot of complaints will come. Then the blame culture will start. Oh, I was saying him, he was not listening. He did not comply with the procedure. He did not inspected the material. So all this blame culture will be avoided and better profitability to the company. So these are the advantage if you are working for a quality compliance company. Clear? Any question, anything in this line?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'll tell you what, there are 8 quality management principles. First principle is customer focus. As you know, in the market, for competing for quality, we should always focus the customer. What customer wants, you have to give them. If you don't give the customer requirement, the organization will be in big problem. You might be knowing a company Nokia. In 2000 years, Nokia was the leader in mobile company. They did not care for the customer requirement. Now you can say where the Nokia. Nokia is out of the market because they did not focus the customer. So you have to see the requirement, customer requirement, strive to exceed customer expectations. Okay, let's come a very small example. A customer want this kind of swing. Okay, they come to a company, they ask to make this kind of swing. So customer explain that I want a swing like this for my child. Now, the project leader, the company leader, he understood this is the requirement. He asked for this, he understood this is the requirement. Then the engineers design in this way. He applied his brain and then he said, oh, customer want that. Otherwise, how it will swing? So he was thinking the swing will be like this. Then it's come to the next programmer who is writing the program or a planning department. So he planned the swing in this way, Jula. Okay. Then it comes to the sales executive. They have to describe how the final product will be. So he described in this way. And what customer actually needed, he wanted this so that his child can play, he sit here and he can swing. So you can see the customer expectation, you are not knowing customer requirement, you are not understanding and what he wanted, you have given all these example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You tried all these things, but this was the customer requirement. And, and this is how the customers are built. They were built like this. We made a swing for you and this is your billing. Right? So you understand the customer requirement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's go. This is the second principle for quality management, the leadership. It means if you don't have the good leader, your organization will not progress. Leaders are the drive force who carries the organization in a right direction, in a progressive direction. You can see the country. In our country, you can see even a good leader is leading to the company, to the country in a new heights. Our economy was 10th in the world before, and now we are the 5th largest economy in the world. So the leadership is very important. If you have the good leader, then your company will go up to any height. Then involvement of the people. Leadership is there, but you should have a good team as well. If you are not having the good team, what will happen? one person will go in one direction, another will go in another direction. So your quality objectives will not be fulfilled. So your all level employees have to work in the same direction. So your aim will be fulfilled. Or that's the leader's job. I'll give one example video here. Vaishnavi, can you play this video?
Yes, sure.
Yeah,
Shanu,
please.
please start the video. Shanu, please acknowledge. Are you working on it? Yeah.
It's not visible, I think. Okay. So this is one performer. Thank you, Shamraj. So guys, you have seen this video. Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So in this video, you have seen this is the teamwork, how normally in all the companies, not all the companies, many of the companies have they having the team. When the team is there, you will find this kind of character. One person who is a performer, he was dragging the cart. Another person came in less effective. He was on the wheel, is the effective driver. Then less effective person came, he sat in the car. Third one came, he started troubling the things. So he was dragging back. So if this kind of team you are having, you cannot progress. So team has to move in one direction. So this was the one example. So coming to the fourth principle, which is about the process approach. A good company, a quality company have the process approach. They don't have the proprietary approach. You can see a small pani puri wala or chaat wala is very famous. They are very famous for their own proprietary quality, but they can't make a business big because their approach is not process approach. But if you go to KFC or McDonald's, they have the process approach. If you go to any KFC in India or US or Qatar or Dubai, their quality will be same because they have the process approach. They write the procedure, they have recipe for everything, and that is why their consistency is there. So the good quality company should have a process approach. Okay. The fifth principle is continual improvement. I will just throw a question to you. Is it continual improvement or continuous improvement? Just think with your mind. In the next slide, I'll explain what is continuous and continual. Continual improvement we are looking for a organization for better performance. Okay, there is the word continuous improvement also, which I'll explain next slide. The sixth principle is evidence-based decision making. When you are having the process approach, it's not necessary process will always work in the right direction. So you have to amend, you have to revise the procedure. If the procedure is working well, you can continue. If the process is bad, is not supporting your business, you have to revise it. And the revision has to be done according to this continual improvement. So here you have to take decision whether you will continue with the same procedure or you will revise it. And the seventh principle is relationship management. In a organization, it's very important to have the relationship in the sense because a big organization will not produce everything. They will have the subcontractors, they will have suppliers. So in supply chain management, your subcontractor should also understand your quality. Then they will supply to you, and then your branding and selling in the market. So that is very important, the relationship between the contractor and client company. Okay. In the next slide, I will tell you what is the difference between continuous and continual improvement. Coming to this slide, continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is a straight line improvement. Here is the time, here is the performance. So if you are working, if you're driving a car, so while driving your car, the more you accelerate, more the speed. So you keep on accelerating, it will keep on going with high speed, high speed. But there is a constraint. After one limit, it is going to stop. After 200, 220, it will not go further because that's the last limit. And the bad thing is that after that, it will come, if it fall, it will come to zero. There is no sustainable platform for this. So 0 to 220 you can reach. After that, there is no solution. So this is about the continuous improvement. Now coming to the continual improvement, what is continual improvement? This is known as staircase you have seen. This is this kind of improvement. I'll give an example. See, here is the time and here is the performance. So your company or started the business, in due course time, they achieve up to one level. They are at the zero performance level. Then they revise their target. They reach up to this level. Once they reach this level, they will sustain it for some time, maybe 6 months or 1 year. They will work, they will perform on this level, and their continual improvement process will say, now we are sustained here. Let's revise our targets. You will again set a new target here, then you will sustain. Again, revise target, sustain, revise target, and sustain. The beauty of the continual improvement is that once you are failing here, if you are failing here or here in any of the line, you will find here, you will stop here because you stabilize before at this level. So that's the advantage of continual improvement. I can give one more example. When you start your career, you're a student here, you join one company here. For certain years, you work for a company, and then you find the rise in scale, and your designation is improved. Then you again work for the company. Then you again join another company. So you reach at the top of this level, and then there is no limit of that. You can go at any of the level. So that's the beauty of continual improvement. So we look always for a continual improvement in quality management system, not the continuous improvement. Clear to you guys?
Sir, could you please do full screen as some of the people could not see it clearly?
Okay,
The
okay,
presentation is still in full screen.
okay.
You can reshare the slide, sir. Reshare
Yeah.
the screen.
Is it? Or it's
No,
not
no,
coming? Okay, let me.
still the technical issue is coming because it's not pinned. So you can just
Okay,
restart the sharing the slides.
okay, okay, fine.
Just stop sharing.
Mhm. So where is the sharing?
Yes, yes, that pause button,
This
sir.
one?
No, no, just aside that. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Stop sharing the screen.
Now sharing?
Stop sharing the screen. Yes, you can start again the
Okay, okay,
sharing
okay.
here.
All right, all right. Now you're getting?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But where is the PowerPoint has gone? So sharing again. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. We are able to see.
Okay. So again, I have to come back for explanation, or is it fine?
All right, sir. We can continue.
Okay. Okay. So now come to the ISO. We are using the word ISO. So what is the full abbreviation of ISO? ISO full abbreviation is International Organization for Standardization. As per this abbreviation, its name should have been IOS, not ISO. Correct? Because its full form is International Organization for Standardization. So how the name has come as ISO, not iOS? Let me explain you one of the big reason for it. You might be knowing the word as isotopes. Isotopes are the uh, elements which is having the same atomic number but different atomic weight. Hydrogen, for example, hydrogen is having one atomic number and one atomic mass, which is protium. Then deuterium is having two mass, and tritium is having mass three, but its atomic number is one. So we call it isotope. Similarly, there is a word you might have heard in chemistry, isobars. Isobars is just reversal of isotopes, which is atom or the element which is having the same atomic mass but different atomic number. So those are the isobars. And to engineers, I can explain you very well. You all have studied the engineering drawing. In engineering drawing, what we do, we make the drawing plan, elevation, and section to represent everything in one pictorial in 3D form. What we make an isometric drawing. In isometric drawing, you have the depth, length, width. So you can see the pictorial view how the item will be looking if the plan elevation section is there. So what we call is the isometric drawing. So meaning of ISO is that in one platform you can imagine the one item, isotopes and isobar. So they took this ISO word from these three words, or many more words are there. Instead of iOS, they make it ISO. So all the companies which are having this system should have the same working system. ISO standard following companies will have same continual improvement, the leadership, the audit, everything they will having the same. That's why they rename it as a ISO. So various ISOs, what are the ISO in the management system? Quality management system, this is ISO 9001, 2015 version. 14001, which is a environmental management system. ISO 45001, which is OSHA's occupational health safety and management system. 17,025, it is a testing and calibration of the laboratories. 22,000, which is for the food safety. 27,001, which is the IT security management system. Now let me give a brief about the ISO. The first ISO was established in 1947 and its headquarters was in Geneva, Switzerland. Then the first edition came 9,000. 9,000 came in 1987. The first revision came in 1994. Second revision came 2000, and third revision came 2008. And the now at present 2015 is running, which is ISO 9001 2015. So this is all about the history. So we are having ISO 9001 2015, the latest version. What is ISO 9000 2015 version? How it looks like? So this is a 44 pages document, which is having the 10 different sections. And from section 4 to section 10, we have to certify for a company. It looks like this. I will not go in deep into that. So improvement word when came, how the improvement come to a company when you're working for the ISO system. So in Deming, in 1950, Deming started a theory which is called PDCA cycle, plan, do, check, act, PDCA cycle. So the example is like that. You plan something in organization, then you do, means what you plan, you do the same thing. Then you check what you did is correct or not. And then you act. What you did, you check is going in the right direction or wrong direction, then you act it. So here's the way you design, revise business process and plan it. Then you check the implementation. Then you check what you did was correct or not. Then you measure the results. You by audit, you can check whether our implementation was correct or not. What were the lacking? You can find out in audit report and then act. When it be presented to the higher management, then they will decide what changes are required. So this is the how whole PDA cycle works. So in a company, if you want to get a ISO 9000 certification, then you should have manual procedure and ITPs. You should have people risk management and target KPIs, smart objective. So this is the plan part. Then implementation part, the project management and planning implementation has to be done by the team. The entire organization has to implement the plan. Then this is the monitor. By internal audit, you will check where is our, how is our implementation. And after this check, you will find out what are the corrective action you have to take, you have to present among the management, they will decide. So this is PDCA. So plan, do, check, act cycle is here. So the customer requirement is taken care, and then if you fulfill all the requirement, you complete the budget, then you are the winner. And here is the output, customer satisfaction, on time delivery. So this is how the whole PDCA cycle works. Now, if you want to have this ISO 9001 implementation in your company, so these are the documentation you should have. You should have a quality policy, should have a quality management system, control of documented procedure, which is clause number 442, 521 is a quality policy. Then you should manage your risks and opportunity. Risk you have to mitigate, opportunity you have to enhance, you have to cash in the market. Smart objectives and KPI you have to set. Monitoring and measuring of the resources you have to do. Control of non-conforming products means you work, if you are having the ISO 9001 system, you have to control the non-conforming product. The non-compliant product should not go to the market, you have to control it during the process and before launching in the market. Then internal audit is also a tool which is to be implemented in the company to check whether your company is going in right direction, what are the lackings in company, and how to improve. Management review meeting, you present all your internal audit report, and then they will decide where to go, what decision has to be taken. And this is the non-conformity and corrective action. So whatever the non-conformity you found, what corrective action has to be taken, that will be decided in the management review meeting. So these are the mandatory part you have to implement in your company and continual improvement. So how to acquire a ISO 9001 certification if your company is there? The start is like this. You make the mandatory documentation, what I showed in the previous slide, the quality policy manual and various documentation. Then you implement that direction, these documents in your company. Then awareness training should be given to all employees so that they will understand and implement the requirement. After that, the internal audit will be done to check whether implementation is correct or not. MRM management review meeting will held. It will say the internal audit report will be presented here, and then they will decide what corrective action is to be taken. Once it is done, then a third party TPA, third party agency will come for your certification. This all you have done internally, and now the role will start with the third party like BBQI, ABS. There are various companies who certify your company with ISO certification. Then you will take the corrective action what they they found as an external auditor in your company. Those action you should take. Once you take, you get the ISO 9001 accreditation, and your certificate is something like that. So here again, the PDCA, this is the plan part, this is the check part, and this is the act part. So PDCA is applicable everywhere in your organization for any of the system. The same system you can, same process you can do for SMS, safety management system, same procedure you can follow for the environment management system certification. Okay. So benefits I told you, if you are having a ISO 9001 one certification, you can do the cost saving, mandatory requirement in the industry, because many of the company need ISO 9001 certified company. If you are applying for a job, if you are applying for a tender, so that time they say your company should be ISO 9001, 14001, 45,001 certified, then only you can apply. So this is the mandatory requirement in the market recognition, and it acts as a catalyst to the employees, customer satisfaction, increase operational efficiency, better documentation, focus performance on quality, enhances internal communication. So these are the various benefits you will have once you have the ISO 9001 certificate. So you will save the dollars if you have this certification. Now, coming to our fellow students and engineers, to become a quality professional, what you should do. For civil engineering students who are studying in now in engineering college, they should target, they can become a lead auditor in following system. 9001 lead auditor, they can become 14,000 lead auditor, they can become 45,000 lead auditor. These are the 5 days course, very well available in your cities. Major cities is available or online also, but it is better to do uh, physical course, not online. So if you are choosing your character, your profession as a quality personal, so you can acquire these certification course. If you are having all these certification, you can become IMS auditor. IMS means integrated management system. So who is having all these three lead auditor course, they will become the IMS auditor. For example, I can show you this is the 9001 certificate. This is the, sorry, this is 9001. Previous one was the EMS, and this is 45,000. So this type of certificate you will get. And upon getting this certificate, you can enroll yourself with IRCA, International Register for Certified Auditors. You can go for the ACI certification, American Concrete Institute. So civil engineers should go for this certification. Certified Quality Engineer course you can do. You can do this CQM, Certified Quality Manager course. You can go for the Six Sigma course also. So for civil engineering students, you can target these courses if you want to become a quality professional. Coming to the mechanical engineers, they can do the same auditor course what I've shown in the previous slide. They can go for the NDT testing, which is non-destructive testing, ultrasonic, MPI, LPT, and radiography courses. They can go for the ASNT level 2 and 3 certification. They can also plan for the CSUR, which is a welding course from American Welding Society. They can also plan for API certification for pressure vessels. They can become also the boiler inspector with the boiler certification course, and NACE course, which is for the coating and painting. So these are the highly professional courses. If you acquire these courses, you can work in the big industries like Boeing or Boeing, Toyota, or any manufacturing company which is having these kind of petroleum industry, and you can do the freelancing also if you are acquiring all these certifications. Now coming to the electrical engineering, I'm having very less certificate. They can go for these lead auditor course which I showed in my first slide, and they can go for this compact certification, which is a special course for electrical engineering. It required for electrical engineers. for becoming a certified engineer. So as a student, if you're targeting or you want to become a QA/QC engineer, or you're interested is in go to become a quality professional, then these are the some of the guidelines. If you're joining a company after passing out, when you go to the company, they will give various options. Will you like to join planning, project control, construction, or QAQC or safety? Then you can opt to join as a QAQC department. So you can become a QAQC personnel. Then now you can attain as much as possible certification, which I mentioned in the previous slides. You can go for a LA course and try to get 5 to 10 years experience in inspection and quality in any of the good company. After getting this experience, you can plan for for a overseas job, or you can become a freelancer, and you can work with the third party like ABS, PBQI, and it is rewarding your good financial returns. You can plan for the overseas job also if you are possessing all these qualifications. So thank you very much for listening patiently. That's all about today's presentation. Now is the time for question answer.
It was a great session, sir. And we have a lot
Thank
of
you.
questions in YouTube comment section also, and our team members also wants to know more about this. So let us
Yeah,
carry
please.
forward with question answer session round. So over to you,
Yes.
Ashish.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling YouTube feed and I saw a lot of questions scrolling there. The first question is,
Okay.
can you can you share a key experience from your time at our institution that significantly influenced your career?
Sir, please turn off the screen sharing.
Okay. Let me do that first. Screen sharing is disturbing.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are clearly audible, Ashish.
So I stop sharing. So how to come out from this? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Yeah. Can you please repeat the question?
Sure, sir. Can you share
Yeah.
a key experience from your time at our institution that significantly influenced your career?
After passing out, actually, I joined as a construction engineer simply. Those days there was no guidelines, no internet, nothing was there. We just joined a company in a construction department, Bechtel Engineering Corporation. I joined. I started my career. Then I began with the company called EIL, Engineering Limited, oil and gas. There I acquire where the company, which is a consultancy company, where your engineering experience is required more enhanced toward technical side, because you have to take decisions for each and everything. And that inspired me to go towards the quality side. And then after EIL, I took a profession. I changed my career from construction engineer to quality engineer. So it's better to be a process engineer or a construction engineer and then quit and go for a quality profession or a quality engineer. And after that, you can acquire these lead auditor courses and certification courses, which will keep on enhancing your experience and your value in the market. Getting these certification are your tools actually. These are the tools, and you have to sharpen always. Your CV can be sharpened by the moment you get a new certification. So automatically there will be, you need not to hunt for the job. The companies will come and hit you. If you are in LinkedIn, they will come and ask, okay, are you able to join us? So you will have a value in the market. So this is the way I proceeded. Is that okay? Or anything else?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Okay, thank you.
The next question, sir. How has the
Yeah.
implementation of ISO 9001 standards impacted the projects you have worked on?
How is, please repeat question.
Sir, how has the implementation of ISO 9001 standards impacted on the project you have worked upon?
No, it did not impact it. I'll tell you, if you have the ISO 9001 certification, initially there will be a big challenges because people are not very immune to go ahead without any, I mean, guidelines, without any. If you say the construction person, they will just want to complete. But when you have the quality system in your company, you will have a procedure, you will have ITP inspect and test plan, you will have a training. So once you plan in a plan, when you plan your project or activity in a planned way, then you will proceed. It will take initial more time, but once it's started, then in the entire project you will have no complaint, no rejection, and the best progress you will achieve. There will not be any customer complaint. So, to me, ISO 9000 is not hurdle, it is supporting your project always. Is it clear or
Yes, sir, it
anything?
is clear. So the last question, what
Thank you.
advice would you give to young engineers about the importance of quality in their professional growth?
See, every, see, you go to the market. I've shown you some of the bad slides in the beginning of this. The water is impounded, the security guard is sleeping. Nobody wants the guard who is sleeping. So in our in our in our daily life, we go for the quality. So when you go in for a company, the quality is very very important for you, means for your progress.
All right, sir. That's all from the question side. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay,
Over to you,
thank you.
Vaishnavi.
I think Tanish is about to ask some questions. You may please carry.
I think P. Kumar Madaswamy is raised the hand.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm talking from Qatar. So
Okay.
there is no question. I have comments. I'm in quality professional for 30 years in Middle East, various
Very
countries.
good. Okay, which company you
So
work for?
I don't want to disclose because
Okay,
again,
okay, no issue.
maybe we can talk directly
No
later.
problem. No problem.
So, as far as the quality is concerned, it's all about the expectations. So we
Yes.
should have a balanced approach. As you said in the leadership, one of the slide in leadership in India, you
Correct.
can see there were 15 bridges were collapsed in Bihar because
Mhm.
yeah, everybody know this is the quality issues, but the
Yes.
project leaders they want to just meet the targets,
Mhm.
sacrificing the quality. So,
Mhm.
what is happening? Some of the major projects, if that higher quality expectation than our company, maybe we will lose the client because they will put somebody else in that position. And one case, there are some cases, the client expectation is lesser than our firm, then we will lose the profit because they will earlier wind up the quality. So
Mhm.
I can't see anywhere in this during my career,
Mhm.
as per this PDCA and project management rule, the
Mhm.
quality people are is staying at the end of the project to, quality is the monitoring and control. So
Mhm.
for the ISO and kind of things, yeah, there's a system, and audits because nowadays people are overqualified and less experienced. Some of the gentlemen were asking how they will come to the quality because what I'm suggesting they should have some experience and let them decide where they are best suit either in the quality or project control or construction management. So let them decide after seeing the projects where they are best to find because most of the organization, because these guys are what I interviewed, many guys overqualified, but they are not even picking up the things from the projects. So
Mhm.
you cannot see a never any improvement. And you
Mhm.
also, I want to also highlight that we need to also capture the lesson learned as part of the continual improvement
Mhm.
to improve the process because the
Correct.
people and process are giving the quality, not checklist kind of things. So
Mhm.
nowadays, filling the checklist kind of things are just an evidence of conformity is showing as a quality is incorrect in my opinion. Okay, so by seeing the overall quality on the projects in various sector, I'm in the infrastructure area, and work in
Mhm.
various countries nearby, especially in the Middle East and India.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that's a comment, okay, not actually any criticism.
Yeah, I understand. This may be your personal interpretation about quality, but quality doesn't works like that. The leadership, if a company has to go in right direction, the leader has to choose the quality or the disaster. That's their, they have to decide,
Yeah, but
right?
you can see the failure, in your, so
Yeah,
if
it
you
happens. Yes, yes. That's why I
yeah,
say the blame culture will come if you don't implement the system in a right direction.
but if you
You've
you'll
seen
find
the
all the
you've
records.
seen the cart. You've seen the cart how it was running. There were four people in the five people. Everybody was going in the different direction. Then disaster will happen. So the leader has to carry the organization in the right direction. Otherwise, this is going to happen. We can't blame the system. We can analyze where we are lacking, and we have to take corrective action, and then we have to go for a right direction. That's the ISO's approach.
Yeah, but it's been not been actually when you tied your hand, it will be always like
Yeah.
that. I'm
So
not
somebody
actually
has
facing the.
some
It's
yeah,
a
someone has yeah, okay. I think Mr. Arvind Sharma ji. Yes, please.
Uh, Ajay ji, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
It's nice presentation,
Thank you.
and actually, as said, quality is a continuous improvement.
Continual.
I'm also we are friend together for a
Yes,
decade, and I'm
correct, correct.
also in the quality
Correct,
for
I know.
3.5 decades
True.
since 1987.
Yes.
Uh, Actually, today I just very nice present this continuous and
Mm.
continual.
Mhm.
That's the
Correct.
today's learning actually.
Correct, correct. Every day is a learning day.
Yeah,
Even I
yeah,
am
yeah,
also
yeah.
learning
We
every
will
day.
not.
Maybe
Most of the people doesn't understand what is the
yes,
meaning of the continuous and
yes.
the continual. It is
Through
really excellent one,
yes. Thank you so much for your
and
joining. Yeah.
yeah, this is a very good, and this is a very good initiatives you have taken, that you have given this presentation to the young engineers,
Yes, they're the
and
students
I seen
basically.
a
Yes.
very
Yeah.
positive participation from the Vaishnavi,
Mm,
Ashish, and
correct.
some more. This one actually, and good.
Yes.
This one case study being, or just his thoughts being shared by Mr. Kumar.
Thank you so much for your feedback. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
appreciate your
And
joining. Yeah.
guys, keep interacting with Ajay ji, and wherever you need any informations on the quality and you stuck somewhere, you just send him the question, and he will definitely will response.
Yeah, my WhatsApp is there. It's open. You can flush any of the question on my WhatsApp. If the time is less now here, we can't discuss all the
Yes.
question. And let me just tell Mr. Arvind Sharma ji, he is my one of the best friend in Qatar, and he is also very professional. He's working in a consultation organization. He is also very seasoned quality professional. Thank you so much, Sharma ji.
Thank you, ji. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Thank you,
think
guys.
Raghavendra Sudhakar ji also wants to say something.
Please.
Raghavendra sir, are you there?
Uh,
I think that's a glitch, sir. So furthermore, sir,
Okay.
we'll move with the vote of thanks, and I would request Sir Anjali to come over to present the vote of thanks for today's session.
Good evening, everyone. As we conclude this enlightening session, I extend my sincere gratitude on behalf of Riva Engineering College to Dr. Ajay Singh for his profound insights on the importance of quality in professional growth and the ISO 9001 standard. Your extensive experience and knowledge have provided us with valuable perspectives on enhancing and diversifying our careers through a commitment to quality. I also wish to thank all participants for your active involvement and enthusiasm, which greatly contributed to the success of this event. Your engagement and questions have made this session truly interactive and meaningful. A special thanks to the organizing committee and technical team for for their dedication and hard work in ensuring the smooth execution of this webinar. Thank you all once again for joining us. We'll look forward to your continued participation in our future events. Have a great evening ahead.
Hi Ajay sir, can you hear me? I'm sorry, there was a
Yes,
glitch
Ravindra.
in my
Yes,
microphone.
Ravindra.
I just joined to say a big thank you. I'm a live
Yeah.
example, of his guidance. I was in his team maybe 17 years back, and I still remember
Mhm.
the difference you thought between continual and continuous improvement when we were
Okay.
with 𝒊𝒏𝒗𝒆𝒔𝒕. So it
Yes,
was
yes.
quite an accident that I came across this presentation today. Since it's a
Uh-huh.
very good initiative, I thought of putting few words to the youngsters that they're in the right forum. So he was
Yeah.
true inspiration to me to take up quality management, and I've come a long way since then. So
Mhm.
yes, yeah, no, it's a very very good initiative. So I'm definitely very confident that all the youngsters will definitely draw a lot of things from your presentations and your coaching. So I please
Thank you.
encourage everyone to join, and you have joined the right person to guide you in your career, so which he has done
Yeah.
with me in 17 years back.
Correct,
So
correct,
yes,
correct, Ravindra. Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
So yeah,
Thank
it's
you, Ravindra.
yeah, it's very pleasant to go through your presentation. So pleasure. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
So
much
very
for the
good
kind words.
initiative.
Yeah.
And yes, as you have been throughout your career helping youngsters, and are still continuing to do, it's really motivates us also to take up such initiative. It's like giving back to the society what you're doing. Yeah.
True,
So
true,
yes,
true.
much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Once again,
Ravindra.
thank you so much, sir, for joining us and taking out your time from your busy schedule and guiding us. Before ending the session, I request all our alumni, students, and joint audience through Google Meet to turn on their camera to just take a snapshot of as a memory of this webinar. So I request everyone to turn on your camera, please. Yes, Shanu, you can please take the snapshot and acknowledge. All right, sir. Thank you so much for
Thank you
being
so
with
much.
us.
And once again, thank you so much, everyone, to joining this webinar, sparing your valuable time. And Vaishnavi, if any question, anything is there, please share my number. They can consult me anytime. I'm very happy to assist anybody, seek my suggestion or my help. Thank you. Thank you,
Definitely, sir.
everyone.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.